awakening symptoms. Going through them, are you? Maybe you're going through them, you don't know it yet. Some awakening symptoms, you'll find yourself having a profound connection with nature and all things of nature. Squirrel running up a tree, bird flying by, the insects. All these things are going to start bringing messages to you. You're going to start perceiving them in a profundity, in a profound way that you've never perceived them before. Love this. Love this part of the process. Doesn't matter if you're in the city, nature will find you. A connection with self. You're starting to have a really tough time running from yourself these days, aren't you? You can't hide like you used to be able to. You can't be invisible. You can't tolerate untruth. And again, truth is all perspective, but you have to be walking in accordance to your truth these days, way more than ever. It's okay. It's okay. You're allowed to be that way. Yeah, of course you have to recognize that everybody else has a slightly different perspective than yours too, but it's okay and it's important for you to have yours. And know that you have yours and what yours is. And that leads us to self-love. You're going to find the more you love yourself, and I don't even care if it's narcissistically, the more you love yourself these days, the more you're going to find you're going to be able to manifest these things that you love about yourself, and these things to empower those things about yourself, and maybe even some of those things to empower your life or your lifestyle. You're making some pretty dramatic shifts these days, pretty powerful changes. You didn't think that you would. I mean, you talked about it for a while, but you really didn't think that you would. Well, now you're finding yourself doing it, and that's awesome. Way more awesome than you think. I predict good things, as long as you're following that higher heart. What do you really want? Reach for it these days. Reach for it. Take that chance. Take that chance. Metaphysically, yeah, you're going to start... How do I go here? I mean, it gets weird, doesn't it? You start remembering past lives. Your connection to the timeline is so much different than it was before as well. It's not as real. You might start recognizing that time is a construct. And it really, really paid off in the 3D world. And it will really, really continue to pay off in the 5D and the 12D world as well. As a labeling, as an opportunity to mark specific events, happenings, gestalts. Time's important, if you like, as a record keeper. But it's not necessarily linear. And these days you're kind of just starting to realize that. And no, you're not losing it. Well, I guess if you're losing it, then you're in good company. Because, you know what, I lost it a long time ago. Even as a fortune teller, as a remote viewer, I have known and had an awareness that time is just this linear thing that us humans have created, you know, a construct. Like I said, animals don't really have the concept of it. You know, we've created it, we've manifested it, and it's a tool. We're not the tool to it, or at least we shouldn't be. It's an illusion. It really is an illusion. But once you recognize that it's an illusion, you can play with it a little bit, you can manipulate things just a little bit, so that, you know what, maybe you can get everything done in a day. Maybe you can accomplish all those things because you do have enough time. You know, anyway, that's the how-tos are another video. Today, I just want to talk to you about these awakening symptoms. You know, you're becoming so much more than you used to be. That's the bottom line. Congratulations. As each of your, you know, whatever you want to call it, DNA frequencies, your chakras, your auric emanations, your higher consciousness, your insert label here, as that stuff starts to fire and you become more and more enlightened, more and more awakened, more and more connected, again, my best advice is just flow. Don't get hung up on things, on people, on events, on situations, on emotions. Don't get hung up. Flow. Now's that time. And if you allow yourself to flow, it becomes this amazing adventure. Come join me. Come play with me. Welcome to my world.